What's going on, Melon Farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of the Quebec City Combatant franchise mode for NHL 23. If you haven't already scrolled down, hit that level. But in this one, we are taking on the Minnesota Wild, who have a better record than us, but we were both 6-3-1 in our last 10 games, so we're hoping we can eke out a win in this one. This will be the last video that I post for about 3 days, because I'm going to take a couple days off for Christmas, visit with some family and everything. You guys all get it. Probably doing the same thing anyway. So, without further ado, let's jump into this first one. We're going to simulate the first period, and then we're going to jump into the second and play the second and the third on 7-minute periods as per usual. And it's a 1-1 tie. Michael McLeod getting the one goal against Philip Gustafson, and we got UPL in the net. So I'll see you on the ice to begin the second. Alrighty, so what are we, 1 game below 500, Quebec City combatants here at XL Energy Center in Minnesota. Bo Horvat taking that face-off against Sam Steele. Okay, so Ghost, we win it back to him. Ghost gets that one across to Manson. We're going to get to the center ice line, try and dump it in, and it actually gets taken away by Anus Brodin. And Zook bringing that one down the ice. Through the neutral zone, we got Killorn on him, but he does make it through, and Kaprizov, big save by UPL to start things off. Not even a minute into this period, and Tarasenko, he's facing a little trouble along the backboards there, but he does get it out, and Josh Manson joining the rush. Tossed it back to nobody. Killorn gets that one up to Vlade. Vlade takes a little bit of a hit. Get that one across. Bo Horvat with a huge one-timer, and he misses the net from 3 feet away somehow. Oh, here we go. Tarasenko across to Horvat with a one-timer and a huge save by Philip Gustafson. So let's put that second line on the ice. We'll get my boy Trevor Moore out there with Michael Backlund, who just signed a 2-year extension with us for under $3 million a season. I believe it was 2 years, 2.6. He's 33 years old, but I figure at 2.6, we'll probably drop him down to the third line. He'll be third line center, probably like first line penalty kill or second line penalty kill or something like that. Very useful player. Another good save by UPL on that one. Let's get her out of here. Gustard LeMustard bringing that one into the zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to hold on to that one, but Joel Eriksson-Ek brings it down to Kalen Addison up to, what's his name? Matt Boldy? Pretty sure that's his name. Addison to Eriksson-Ek, over to Anus. Anus in front of Boldy. He loses that one. Oh, look at that. Inadvertent skate block by Gus Nyquist, and Calvin DeHaan gets it back over to my guy, Brandon Montour, with a nice little saucer feed up to Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore in the zone. He's going to turn back. Gets in front of the net. I was looking for some daylight. Calvin DeHaan. Back to Monty. Monty throws a low one on net, and hey, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Gets it across to Alex Killorn, who takes the hit, and Jesus, they're going to be able to clear it again, but Vladdy picks it up right at the blue line. We're going to get those number 2s out there, but look at this. Tarasenko's still got some wheels left. Here we go, baby. Get around your man. Get around your man. Right out in front. Misses the net. Get it back to Brandon Montour. Throw it on net. And a deflection. And Bo Horvat gets his 11th of the year on the power play. Oh, we needed that, baby. Jesus, we have had an anemic power play so far this season. It has been absolutely terrible. So that one's going to be assisted by Monty and Tarasenko. Great flipping deflection. I love it. You love to see it. Colin Blackwell gets it to Keegan Colasar. Backs it off to Michael McLeod. Low shot on net, but Blackwell doesn't reach for it. Boom. Take a hit. I'm frustrated. But he can't hold on to it. Nick Patan gets it back to John Merrill. Up to Marco Rossi. Back to Patan. Back to Duar. Duar in the corner. He's getting roughed up. I'm trying to hold him, and it will not allow me to do that. UPL makes another nice little stop. I think it's just about time we went back to those number 1s. Bo Horvat gets the goal. He's got Born Leader as his X Factor, so everyone's basically fully rested. So UPL is allowed 1 goal on 10 shots. I can live with a 900 goaltender for year 1. I don't know that we make the playoffs this year. We are going to be, by the end of this video, we will be approaching the deadline. We're probably going to be like 50-plus games into the season. Trade deadline's at about, 62, 63 games, something like that. So we might want to start thinking about making some trades now. And, there's a couple pieces on this team that I think we could probably lose. I actually almost wouldn't. Oh, Vladdy gets it back. Nice shot. Nice stop by Philly Gustafson. Come on, Manson. He holds it. All right, we'll get that one back to Vlad Tarasenko, bringing that one deep, gets it back to Manson. Back to Tarasenko again. Right out in front, takes the shot, blocker save. And buddy Eriksson Ek was having a little trouble holding on to that one. It's going to be just about time to get those number 2s out there, the number 2 forward lines. So here's Bobo. Oh, he lost control of it, so I couldn't kick it back, but Ghost was there to clean that up. Manson gets it up to Tarasenko again. Oh, yeah, these guys are tired, man. Tarasenko gets it back again. Second line out on the ice. I'm just going to chase him down, throw a little hit on him. Josty Wosty, Sault Ste. Marie Snow legend. To the Calvin DeHaan. Nice blocker saved by UPL yet again. Marcus Foligno, take that hit, you friggin' frigger. Here comes Hartman. Hartman loses that one, and Calvin DeHaan's looking for somewhere to go. He gets it back to Backlund. Backlund up to Nyquist. Nyquist into the O-zone. Just going to toss that one around the net. Quoth the Raven, Trevor Moore, baby. Stopping up. Oh, I turned the wrong way. No, Monty, get back. Jared Spurgeon almost had himself a flippin' breakaway right there. But luckily, Brandon Montour is a reliable defenseman. Whip that one around the net again. Oh, there's not going to be anyone there, and we almost lost it again. Turn back. What do we got? Monty gives that one to Philip Hedl. Philip Hedl loses it. Nice stick lift, buddy. Get it back to Monty. Monty throws it through traffic, and that one almost fooled Gustafsson. Brodin, boom, laid down. Oh, delayed penalty. They're going to give me a charge on that. Jesus. DeHaan, oh, that one actually makes it across to Zook, and what a save by UPL to keep it a 2-1 game. But we are now shorthanded. Yep, it was a charge on Philip Hedl. Colin Blackwell, tried to throw a hit on Brodin. We're approaching the final minute of the second period. Give him a little room. Not too much. Zook, drop feed. Oh, and he loses it. Keegan Colasar picks that one up. Back to Monty. Back to Colasar. Slapper. Wow, that actually worked. Usually when you just take a slapper into, like, traffic, it just, like, ends up hitting anyone on the opposing team, and they just get, like, a free shot on net. Easy save for UPL. Get it out to Monty. Oh, my God. That was actually, like, super risky. Yep, and again, play it safe. Final 5 seconds of this penalty kill. Is Colasar going to win this race? Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Blackwell. No, he didn't get open. Where's my other defenseman? Get it back to Calvin DeHaan. Wind and fire. Okay, turn around. We got to get back. Get out of the way, man. You can't just stop a defenseman from getting back. Oh, look at Nyquist. Playing the beauty card here. Whoops, that was a bad feed yet again. Doesn't matter. Second period is over. We got the 1 goal on a beautiful Horvat deflection. Shots are 19-15 in favor of QBC, baby. We're 1 for 2 on the power play. They are 0 for 2 on the power play. That's what we want to see. So, Michael McLeod gets his 7th of the year in the first period by Colin Blackwell and Martin Fehervary. And in the second period, Bobo himself, potential captain of this team, gets his 11th by Monty and Tarasenko. Let's keep going in the third. So, put 20 minutes back on the clock, as always, as we attempt to just widen this gap. We gotta widen this lead. We gotta get further ahead of Minnesota, bring ourselves back to 500. I know I saw a little thingy come up on the screen. Nice feed by Bobo. Tarasenko's got nothing, though. Nowhere to go. Get it back to the point. There's Ghost. Back to Killorn. Killorn around behind the net on. Brodin's going to pick that one up. But I saw a little animation jump up on the ice there that said, even though we're only 1 game below 500, we are 26th in the NHL. We're going to toss that one back to Manson. Back to Tarasenko. Get in the zone. And it's offside. Killer. Are we just going to sneak right in? Back to Tarasenko. Nice shot. And that one's loose. And Gustafsson forced to cover it up again. We're sticking with those number 1s, baby. We're sticking with them. Alrighty. So Bo Horvat, let's see if he can go like 6 for 6 here on faceoffs so far in this game. And we're barely outdueling him in faceoffs, and he does win it. Ghost, that was bad. Bobo gets it back to the point. Manson, back to Tarasenko. Tarasenko back to Ghost. Back to Killer. Oh, tried to get it in front. Can we keep it? Yeah, damn it. We took a penalty. So now, Vlad Tarasenko goes to the box, and Minnesota gets their 3rd power play of the night. Can we keep this penalty kill perfect? Can we keep it perfect? Really bring up that penalty kill percentage? We have a good group of, like, defensive forwards on this team. You got, like, Backlund. You got Joseph. You got Smith. You know, you got McLeod, you got Blackwell, you know, we got Horvat, we got Jesus. It's so many 2-way forwards. Eat that Goligoski. Now Backlund backing off on Marcus Foligno, so he takes a hit. Get that one over to Martin Feravari. To Michael McLeod. Ninja Deeks. Oh, no. He's been killed. He's up. Takes it away from Greenway. Feravari backing it off. Buddy, get out of the zone. Here we go. Josh Manson into the zone. We're turning back. Tarasenko in behind the net, just trying not to get knocked off this thing. I tried to bank it off the boards to DeHaan, and now he's 80 feet behind the play. Gets it across to Eriksson Ek, and there you go. Brandon Montour playing the beauty card. Woo, back that one off to Backlund. Backlund coming through the neutral zone. Here we go, man. Almost 7 minutes into the period. He actually holds on to it. We're stopping up. Get it back to Monty. Ooh, that shot hit a body or two in front of the net. We're going to go with line 3. Line 4 is dead because there's a lot of penalty killers on the 4th line. And it looks like we took another penalty with 11:29 to go. We're going back to the box again. Martin Feravari, and for the second time in a row, it was somebody I wasn't controlling who ended up going to the box. So, 11.5 to go. Colin Blackwell, big defensive zone win. You have no idea how big that win was. My goodness, and then he throws it away in front of his own net, but Keegan Colasar cleans up his own garbage. What a save by UPL, who is just refusing to be beaten today. Oh my goodness, this guy's an animal. This kid's the future. Jeez. My guy Brett Kulak gets it over to Brandon Montour. Kulak, I haven't seen a lot of him in this game. Like I said, with the special teams and everything, it's like, I tried to get that one across to Keegan Colasar, and then we were unable to do it. We poked it off him. Over to Goligoski, and there's Marcus Foligno. Over to Hartman. Hartman loses that one. We're back in the corner. Brett Kulak, and he pulls it away again. Love this guy. Kulak. I'm just killing clock, man. Just killing clock. Now we're going to whip her down the ice. And Buddy can't get a hold of it. And it ends up all the way to Philip Gustafsson. Less than 40 seconds to go. You know what? Forwards 3, defenseman 1. Who do we got on the ice? Philip Hedl and Craig Smith with Josh Manson. And I believe Martin Feravari. That sounds right to me. And no, it's Calvin DeHaan. Another face-off win, but Eriksson Ek gets it gone, and now Zook. Oh, they almost had a 2-on-1 right there. And he loses control. Craig Smith up to Philip Hedl. Philip Hedl, stops up, and then he friggin' bobbles the puck, and Zook picks it right back up. Calvin DeHaan, one of my faves. Stopping up in front of the net. Boldy, big kick save by UPL, who has been an absolute lights-out rock in this game for us. Craig Smith gets around his man. Oh, but he can't get around the next man. Vlad Tarasenko rushing down the ice into the zone. What do we got? Just get out in front, takes the shot. Bo Horvat deflects it again. It's 3-1. Bobo is the deflection master on this team. Holy crap. What a bullet from Vlad Tarasenko, and it wasn't low. Look at this deflection. Boom. Oh, yeah, baby. No chance for Philip Gustafsson, and we got a 3-1 lead on the much better than us Minnesota Wild. Let's get a thumbnail. Shots are even. So I know that we got 3 goals and Minnesota only had... Look at this Kulak with another point. Oh, what a bad play. And Marco Rossi can't get past my guy Brandon Montour door. Right at the side of the net. UPL, kick it out. Oh my goodness, get out of my life. You know what? Kick it out again. Do it right this time, you moron. Here we go. Final 5. Here we go. Dropping her down into the zone. Trevor Moore, tie him up. Gets it to Backlund, ends up around the net. All we have to do at this point is kill the clock off, man. But yeah, even though we have 3 goals and Minnesota only has 1, dude, UPL won this game. UPL single-handedly won this game. UPL and Bo Horvat won this damn game. All right. Oh, Monty. Yeah, this is the game we're going to start playing now. We're going to start playing the let's make 7,000 needless mistakes that shouldn't ever happen ever in the history of mankind. And we're going to do it stupidly so Minnesota can just dominate the end of the game. Even though the shots are even, we just goalied them. They got goalied. That's all there is to it. Here we go. 3 minutes left. Michael Backlund stopping up. Oh, actually got himself out of that one. Gus Nyquist trying to get open. Calvin DeHaan takes a shot. Another deflection by Michael Backlund that's no good. He steals that one away. Trying to get in front. Trying to find anybody open here. Calvin DeHaan. Again, low shot. I think that might have been deflected again by Gus Nyquist. Come on. Take her back. It's Goligoski. Come on. You're Vlad Tarasenko, man. I signed you for, what was it, 7 or 8? I think I signed him for like 7. All right, here we go. Killer. Bad pass. That was my bad. I take full responsibility for that one. Kalen Addison dumps it. He's doing some dump and look. Tarasenko, backhander up to Ghost. Stopping up. Back to Tarasenko. That's the pass you want to see. Killorn takes that one, loses it immediately. Bo Horvat back to Tarasenko. He was caught standing still, though. Still makes it all the way in. Turning back. Gets right out in front. Oh, that's a lot of flipping traffic, baby. There's 20 on the season for Vlad Tarasenko in the 51st game of the year. So you know he's getting at least 30 goals this season. Oh, baby. There is 47 seconds to go in this game. And he has that seeing eye X factor. Look at this. 20th of the year. And I think he has was he have 23 or 24 assists as well? So it's like he's leading this team by like a fairly wide margin, and actually the number 2 guy is still Trevor Moore on that second line with like 35, 36 points, something like that. So he is on a good, damn near 60-point pace for Trevor Moore, and I gotta say, I got no beef with that. So we're just killing off this clock. Kulak to Faravari, along with Tarasenko. Bo Horvat, that one makes it all the way through. UPL, play it. We have 10 seconds left. Play the goddamn puck. Here we go. Craig Smith, whoop, lined her down the ice. And this one is over. Final 5. Goligoski gets that one to Kaprizov. Are they going to try one last shot? Faravari almost gets the friggin' block on that one. And it is over. Huge 4-1 victory for the Quebec City Combattants against the Minnesota Wild. Beautifully done. Beautifully played game by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And we outshot them just 28-26. We went 1 for 2 on the power play. Minnesota went 0 for 4. And Bo Horvat with a 3-point night. In the third, Bo Horvat gets his 12th on another beauty deflection by Tarasenko and my boy Brett Kulak. And Vladdy gets his 20th by Bo Horvat and Alex Killorn. So let's go back to the menu where we're going to simulate 2 games and then jump into the next one against, I believe, the Maple Leafs. All right, so here we go. Back at the menu. Yeah, he has 23 assists. Oh, I thought we were 50 games in. We're 40 games in. Oh, my God. I'm such a moron. All right, let's switch up some goaltenders. Like I said, very early. You saw some of the passing that I was doing. You know what? For the next game against Boston, Boston's a good team. So I think we're going to keep UPL in the net. Boston's 22-13-7. We're 19-19-5. But we are 6-3-1 in our last 10, so we've got a winning record. Let's see what we can do against the Bruins. In the first, 0-0, outshot 13-9. Second period, 1-0 Boston. It's Charlie Coyle on UPL, but he's faced 23 shots. And in the third, we tie the game. It's Colin Blackwell against Jay Sway. And in overtime, nothing gets accomplished. We got to go to a shootout. Oh, damn. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare and Brad Marchand. Oh, my God. All right, Colin Blackwell with his 9th by Keegan Colasar and Michael McLeod. Fourth line magic getting her done with just under 10 minutes to go in the game to tie this thing up. So Tarasenko now below a point per game. We are 8th in our division. I've said it in like countless episodes, and I'll say it again. It's like, are we tanking for Bedard this year? I don't know. You know what? I want to look at UPL. What is his 918 save percentage and a 2.51? That is like probably well above league average, and he's on a 500 hockey team. Like, that's kind of remarkable. Like, honestly, it's actually pretty wild. But we're going to go with Ned, and we're going to see what Ned can do. He's another one of those guys that it's like, maybe we'll just get rid of him at the deadline. Maybe bring in like a veteran goalie on a big contract or something. After 1, it's 0-0. That bodes well for Ned. He's faced double-digit shots. After 2, oh, Jesus, 3-1. 3 goals on 22 shots. That's terrible. And in the third, 5-1 loss. He allowed 4 goals on 35 shots. Not the worst. Like, he had a heavy workload, but it's like, buddy, I'm so trying to bring you back. Vlad Tarasenko gets his 21st by Bo Horvat and Alex Killorn. So that first line, the only line that could get it done for us in this one. But now we got to take on the very good Toronto Maple Leafs. And we are, again, 1 game below 500. Man, we're not too far back from the Montreal Canadiens, who are number 9 in our division. So it's like, are we tanking for Bedard, or are we just going to get a good draft pick? So let's simulate the first and second periods of this one. In the first, it is 3-0 Quebec. Oh my God. Both teams with 2. It's 5-0 after 2, and they're out shooting us 23-17. Okay, Ned. Ned's having a good game. Let's go for it. So an absolute slaughter by Quebec City versus the Maple Leafs here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, man. As Bo Horvat faces off against Austin Matthews. You know Matthews is going to win that draw. Well, actually, not really. But Vladdy almost took it away. It's going to be real tough to contend with this top line now that we're in the game. Ned takes that Marner shot and saves it just fine. Vladdy gets that one up to Bobo. Bobo doing ninja moves. There was no one near him. Everybody else does it. Why can't I do it? TJ Brody takes that one around behind the net, and it will not allow me to hit him until he makes the pass he wants because this game sucks. And here we go. Willie Knee. Willie Knee, baby. You're not getting past Manson. I know. I got some crap when we first started this series. Here's Vladdy. Gets right in front, and Ilya Samsonov makes the stop. I got some crap when we first started this series that everyone was like, you took Josh Manson over like an 86 overall defenseman. I'm like, yeah, but the 86 overall guy didn't fit as well on the team, and I was looking for a right defenseman. And Josh Manson has been a good top pairing D-man. You never know. Like, at the end of this season, with all the minutes, if he puts up like 30, 35 points, something like that, close to 40 points, he could grow to like 84, 85. Even if he's in his 30s, he can temporarily grow and be a better defenseman. Like, I think there's a couple defenders on this team that might grow. What a block by Manson. Yeah, tell me that was a bad pickup. Yeah, douche. Whoever commented that. I'm just kidding. All right, another nice stop by Ned. We're going to play that one to Ghost. We do have to get that second line out, so maybe I should have held that one. But Vladdy, get her to center, whip her down the ice, and here comes Trevor Moore yet again. Oh, my God, I didn't mean to do that. I figured I was going to have to hit the guy, so I just auto-shot it. But I promise you guys, this is going to be the only year that we tank if we do. Because in free agency, I want to make a big splash. I want to go after some really solid free agents. And I want to make this a better team. I imagine our coaching staff is probably going to be gone. I would love to sign a coach long term. You know what I mean? So here we go. Oh, gets it across to Trevor Moore, and that one goes right across the goal line. And now Calle Yarncroke bringing it in for the Leafs. Calvin DeHaan tries to take it off of him. Can't do it. Another save by Ned. Looked like it might trickle through him. Colin Blackwell with a nice face-off win. Here we go. Brett Kulak gives it to Matthews. Oh, God, buddy, what are you doing? And now Faravari's the only guy back, and he takes it away from Marner and then hits Nylander. Here we go. Keegan Colasar getting that one through the neutral zone. You know what? I think that dump-in was a mistake. Even though it's the fourth line, I think the dump was a mistake. Come on, Michael McLeod. Roughing up William Nylander, but he's very strong on the puck. Very hard to take off of it. And Faravari with another good poke check. Stop hitting Marner and get the puck, Keegan, you goddamn idiot. Toss that one. That didn't go far enough. We didn't hit center. Yeah, Mate, take that. Of this third period, Steves, lose this thing, buddy. Oh, come on. You still let him get the freaking pass off. Which Abramov is that? Is it Vitali? There's two of them, I think, right? There's Mikhail and Vitali, I believe. Here we go. Bo Horvat, let's get around the net. Bobo. Oh, it's an easy call to get that one to Vlad. Over to Killorn, and we lost it. And Abramov takes it again, but Ghost, he's got some wheels. He can get there first. Ghost whips that one around the boards to Vlad Tarasenko. Leave the boards. Get back towards the boards. Stop up. Oh, I got Buddy Guy on me. We still held it. It's okay. Get it across to Ghost. Throws it on net. Another deflection. That was probably Horvat again. Nope. It was actually Killorn. But Horvat steals it away. Here we go. Get her back to Tarasenko. Right in front. Nice save by Ilya Samsonov. And we stole it away. Right in front. Whoop boom. Right off the leg. Killorn gets it back again. Oh, yeah. We're putting the pressure on him now. Bobo Horvat loses that one to Victor Mete somehow. All right, Nick Aubé-Kubel can't bring that one into the zone. Down to the final five here. This game is pretty much over. If we can get Ned a shutout, I think that would do really good things for him, even though that last game was like one of the worst of the season. Back to DeHaan. Gets that one over to Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore was looking for a place to go. Oh, low shot, and there's a rebound. Nyquist got it, but he couldn't do anything with it. Obey Kubel gets it back to Mo Riles, baby. Captain Morgan, who gets it up to words. All right, Monty, just pick it up. You know what? We're just going to chalk that one up to lack of sleep. I was up watching the Oilers game last night. It was the late night. And it takes me like half the damn day to do these franchise modes because they're so long. So it's like they take a long time to record, they take a long time to edit, and then a long time to render, and a long time to everything else. Matthews almost got that one. Come on, Filipino. Tried to knock Pierre Engvall out of the zone. It's no good. Calvin DeHaan with a partial poke check. Austin Matthews with a backhander. We got a minute 40 to go. Marner takes the hit. Right in front of Matthews, drops it to Marner. Kulak with a nice play. Let's get rid of this thing, man. We got to kill this clock off. Matthew Joseph around the other side, gets it back to Kulak yet again. And we are approaching the final minute of the game. Oh my God, as soon as I went to go for the pass, it didn't work. And Faravari laid there in the friggin' crouch block position for a month and a half. And he still just took the shot right at him. Man. That'd go on one of those compilations, man, on YouTube of like 0 IQ plays. Low shot. Matthew Joseph picks up the garbage for his 13th of the season on the third gosh darn line. Oh, you love to see it. I love Matthew Joseph. I want him to succeed. I want him to be on this team long term. He's still good and young. We could get him into a top 6 role on this team, along with Trevor Moore, along with Philip Hedl. Oh, I can see it. I can feel it. And Colin Blackwell actually almost got a rebound on that one as well. Kulak down on Yarncroke. Nice play. Faravari tossed that one up gently to Colin Blackwell, who somehow gets away. But we lose that one. It doesn't matter. I think it's too little, too flippin' late here for the Maple Leafs. I was going to call them the Maple Leafs. Oh, what a pass. What a save by Ned. Jesus. Kulak got it. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's over. Huge victory for Quebec City. 6-0 over the Toronto Maple Leafs to yet again bring us to NHL 500. Oh my God. Final shots, 33-25 for Toronto. They went 0 for 5 on the power play. We went 1 for 1. Matthew Joseph with a 3-point night. So Michael Backlund got his 13th by Joseph and Monty. Nyquist with only number 11, but he has a lot of points by Moore and Backlund. Michael McLeod with number 8 by Colin Blackwell. Trevor Moore with his 15th by Ghost and Nyquist. Craig Smith with number 9 by Matthew Joseph and Philip Hedl. And then Matthew Joseph at the end with a gorgeous one by Philip Hedl and Craig Smith. So let's get back to the menu. We are simming yet again one more game. All right, so back at the menu. Oh, God, does that win ever look good? Now we're only 4-4-2 in our last 10, though. Man, how that changes so quick. We got to put UPL back in the net. Connor Ingram will trade him out for, Oliver Rodrigue or Olivier Rodrigue? It's one or the other, I don't know. But we're going to simulate just this Winnipeg game, and then we're going to play the Detroit game, and then we'll sim another one, and that's how we'll finish off this video so it doesn't get too long. And then you guys can enjoy that over the Christmas break. After one, oh baby, 1-0, and it's my guy, Martin Faravari. I say that about literally every player on this team. I'm like, my guy. 1-1. Man, whenever UPL's in the net, does it not seem like really low-scoring games? It's, the shots are 29-28, it's 1-1, we're in OT, and nothing happens. UPL's a beast. Oh, and in the shootout, Vladdy puts it past Arundel, and we get a much-needed victory. Martin Faravari with his 5th of the season by Gus Nyquist, and Vladdy with the shootout winner. Oh, God, you love to see it. It's a thing of beauty. We are now above 500, and we're 5-3-2, jumped up to 7th in our division. Now, we're going to go edit lines yet again, because we got to go to the AHL. We got to put our starting AHL goaltender back in. We gave Olivier Rodrigue, we gave him a game. So UPL's got to have really nice numbers right now. So we're going to keep him in against Detroit, who's 25-19-2. All right, so now it's time for the third and final game of this video up against the Detroit Red Wings, and then we're going to simulate those back-to-backs. And then we're going to call her a day. Well, actually, we're going to call her a Christmas. So first period against Detroit, it is 0-0. Shots are 10-9 in favor of Quebec City. After 2, it's 1-0. Brandon Montour, my guy, gets it past Ville Huzo to make it 1-0. Let's go. So apparently Detroit is kind of a powerhouse. I mean, they got Bergie, they got Seider, they got Larkin. My goodness. This team's kind of gross. So here we go, starting off the third period, Bo Horvat up against Patrice Bergeron. You're not going to win that faceoff too often. So get her back to Ghost. Go to Josh Manson, back up to Killer. Killer with a backhand feed. He takes a bit of a hit on that one. She's going to whip that one around the net. Vladdy's going to get there first. Throw it back to the point. Manson, back to Killorn. Throws it across to no one, and Moritz Seider picks it off, gets it to Bergie. And here we go. Detroit coming down the ice. Larkin throws it wide on UPL. And Manson's going to pick that one up. Get it back out of his own zone to Vlad Tarasenko, who kind of bobbles that one a little bit, but he does get there first. Gets around Mo Seider in front of the net to Bo Horvat, and it's no good. Colin Blackwell on the defensive zone faceoff. Can't win that one. What we got right out in front was that Pius Suter. Yep, 6 goals on the season, assisted by Dominic Kubalik. How many former Blackhawks are we going to have here? Pius Suter, Dominic Kubalik, all these Chicago Blackhawks players that we had for a very short time, and then they all moved on. And I think that's what, Andrew Kopp? Yeah, it is too. Robbie Fabry, Andrew Kopp, and Lucas Raymond on that second line, and here comes Detroit again. Detroit, become human, please. That was it's funnier than you all acted. Let's go. All right, Michael Backlund trying to get out of his own zone. We got Gus Nyquist, tried to poke it past Jake Gardner. All right. Here we go. Montour back in his own zone. Kopp with a nice shot. Nice stop by Luukkonen. UPL tosses that one out. We get it up to Trevor Moore, who gets it across to Gus Nyquist. The sniper takes the shot. Shoulder save by Ville Huzo. Calvin DeHaan behind his own net, trying to look for someone to go to. An outlet pass. Oh, and Philip Zadina picks it off. Pius Suter yet again blocked by Calvin DeHaan. I love Calvin DeHaan and his defensive abilities. He is... I actually don't really remember how cheap or expensive he is. We got a lot of cap space, though. I think we're going to be all right. Jake Gardner, just happy to see him still on the ice, gets it up to Dominic Kubalik. And we got Craig Smith standing up his man. We're going to have to get that third pairing out there pretty soon. We'll just do it right now. And Craig Smith takes it through the Detroit blue line. He's going to have to turn back, get it back to Faravari. Martin Faravari to Brett Kulak. Can't get that one past Pius Suter, and he's out of position. All right, who do we got? We got Faravari, but who else do we got? Easy shot, easy stop. Michael Rasmussen, nope, you got nothing, buddy. Colin Blackwell's going to take that one away. Get to the center ice area. Just whip her down the ice. Oh, man. That number 1 unit is, like, so dead still. We left them on just a little too long. Michael Rasmussen almost loses it. Gets that one across. And Kulak is there. Now Michael McLeod, ends up taking that one out of his own zone. Gets it to Keegan Colasar. Gets back to the center ice area. I'm going to have to kick that one back to Martin Faravari. And now I can justify putting our number 1s back out on the ice. Brett Kulak, one of my faves. Back to Horvat. Oh, I tried to get it through. Oscar Klefbom. Jesus, they still have him in the game. Dude, this guy hasn't played in like 2.5 years. All right, Tarasenko, back off, take the shot. Nice save. Killer can't get the rebound. Now Bergie's bringing it back up for Detroit. Ghost is the defender on him, but Josh Manson's the one that ends up getting it. Whips it around. We got less than 10 minutes to go in this game. We're approaching the 8-minute mark. Ghost, back it off. Get it to Horvat. Horvat to Manson. Manson up to Tarasenko. You always want him to be the guy on the puck. Here we go. Low shot on net. That one flew out a little too far. Josh Manson gets that one, taking her behind the net. Buddy gets caught. It was Bergie. Gets caught on the net. Takes it across to Killorn. Big save by Ville Huzo as that one comes around to Jacob Verana, and he gets it up to Patrice Bergeron. They tried to get it across again, but Michael Backlund is very, very responsible defensively. Very underrated player. Gus bringing that one in the zone, trying to get around Klefbom. I think it's still Klefbom, right? I don't know. Took the shot wide, Trevor Moore. Quoth the Raven. Here we go. Lucas Raymond. I almost called him Mason, but I didn't. Gets it down the ice to Andrew Kopp. Calvin DeHaan gets in front. Big block. What a defensive play. And we're still tied at 1. There's less than 4 minutes left. My goodness. Calvin DeHaan up to Philip Hedl. No, Dominic Kubalik takes that one away. And Andrew Kopp doing some puck protection. Gets that one into the zone right in front. Big block again. I think that was Craig Smith. Boom. Gardner take a hit. Raymond. That one back to Sider. Back to Gardner. Back to Raymond. Matthew Joseph with a partial block. And UPL's going to cover that one up. There's only 2:44 to go. Not a lot of whistles in this one. So this third period has actually been very fast. Oh, Zadina holds on to it. Big save by UPL. Vlad Tarasenko. Dirty little hit there. That might have been a little bit dirty. Oh, yeah. Bobo gets around everyone. There's a delayed penalty coming up against Detroit. Vlad Tarasenko takes the shot. But with 30 seconds to go in this game, Pius Suter's going to the box. And again, our power play, man, 15%. Not okay. Absolutely not all right. What do we got? Philip Hedl with the eternal frickin' bite. Jesus. Moritz Seider just going to dump that one down the ice. Final 20-ish seconds of this game. And Gus Nyquist just looking for an outlet. Monty up to Backlund. Oh, wow. Nice poke. Who is that? Ryan Poehling. Wow, good poke. I can't hit him. Gus tries to take it off him. Kind of does, kind of doesn't. There we go. Matthew Joseph with a little bit of a hit in the final 5 seconds of the game. Philip Hedl can't get a hold of it. My God, Ryan Poehling. Why are you so impossible to take off this goddamn thing? All right, so regulation be over. And we are headed to sudden death overtime. The final shots in regulation were 31-29 for the Red Wings. UPL looking like a beast. They went 1 for 3. We went 1 for 1. And that one was Brandon Montour with his third of the season by Michael Backlund and Gus Nyquist. So let's do this overtime thing. So put 5 minutes back on the clock here. Sudden death overtime. 4-on-3 power play for 1:31 to start things off. And Bobo always winning those faceoffs, man. Here we go. Get in the zone. Tried to back it off. And Bergie, one of the best defensive forwards in the universe, decides he's just going to clear that one. No problemo. Ghost brings it up to Bobo. Bobo tries to get it across to Killorn. And Ghost gets in the way. We're down in the final minute of this power play now. Back up to Ghost again. Ghost back to Killorn. Killorn, I got nowhere to go. All right, Ghost, take it. You got to start moving, man. Like, what are you doing? All right, backing off. Ghost throws it on net. There was a little bit of a screen there. Here we go. Vlad Tarasenko all by his lonesome. And Ville Husso follows him perfectly across the net. 3:48 to go in overtime. Front of the net, looking, oh gosh darn, Gardner finds that one and the power play is over. Oh my God, it went like right on UPL. All right, Tarasenko back behind your own net, gets set up, long pass up to Brandon Montour, who gets around everyone, right in front. Oh, nice glove save by Ville Husso. It didn't look like he was going to be able to get that one, and then finally he did. And we're about halfway through this overtime. Time on attack favors Detroit quite a bit. And their second forward group is Bergie and Verana. Oh, Killorn, are you open? Damn it hit a stick. And we are going to the penalty box with a minute. No, I guess we didn't touch it. I thought we touched that. Philip Hronik's got that one. He's backing off towards our own zone. Buddy got in Michael Backlund's way. UPL makes another save. And for the next minute 20, we are officially killing a penalty. Michael Backlund, who is basically our best penalty killer. Oh, my goodness. So there are, 1 for 3? I would imagine in this game they're 1 for 3. Either that or 3 for 9, because that's the way these games go. It is 1 for 3. All right. So, Josh Manson, we're in OT. We ain't dumping it, baby. Oh, look at the backhand pass to Michael McLeod. He does lose that one. Is able to hold the zone, and then is unable to hold the zone. Andrew Kopp brings it down into our zone, gets it to Fabro, and Faravari is going to pull that one away. Just rushing up the middle. Here we go. Martin Faravari fires it high and wide on the far side. Fabry picks it up. Final minute of play. Minute 30 to go in the power play. Nice puck protection there from the Detroit Red Wings, but Martin Faravari is pretty damn good defensively. And he is going to pass to no one. All right. We almost made a real pass. Almost. UPL, throw it out the other side. Faravari, up to Michael McLeod. He's got some wheels. He's got some deeks. Backhand feed to Faravari. Get that one across to Josh Manson. What a save by Ville Huzo. And it remains 1-1 in sudden death overtime. Here comes Lucas Raymond to Robbie Fabry. Gets it back to Raymond. Loses it to Manson. And we have got some work to do. We're just going to dump it. We have to desperately get a line change going right now. So let's change him up. Brett Kulak back on the ice. The only defender back. Goes down for a block. Doesn't need to block that one because UPL got there. Now let's just whip her down the ice, and I guess we're going to a shootout in the final game of this video. Oh, Bobo, what a hit. Alrighty, so I guess we are going to a shootout. Detroit is going to shoot first because they are the away team, and they got Bergie. He's making some moves. Nice stop by UPL. All right. Who do we got first? Probably Bobo? No, it's Tarasenko. Okay. So Vlad Tarasenko. Here we go, baby. Take her wide. Forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand. Nice save. I suck at dekes, so I don't even really try them. Dylan Larkin coming down for Detroit. Oh, he's making some moves, but UPL stands tall. Literally, I don't even think he went down. We got Gus Nyquist. What do we think we want to do? Just snipe. No. Too low, man. I got the goaltender to bite on that far post, but it just didn't matter. Here comes Jacob Verana. Oh, yeah, he got him. He got him to bite. He bit and he went left. Michael Backlund. Wow, it all rests on your hands. Here we go. Backhand, forehand, and it's in. Michael Backlund keeps us in this one. My goodness, this is going to be the longest third period game of all time. Robbie Fabry coming down the ice, and he loses it. UPL poke checks it away. No good. What do we got? Killorn. Oh, my God, he's sluggish. Jesus, backhand, forehand, Eddie, what? The hell was that? What do they got? Lucas Raymond down the ice. Again, did the same thing. He kind of mini toe dragged it. Here we go. Bobo, you got to keep us in it, baby. You got to keep us in it, baby. Backhand, forehand, backhand. Oh, what a save. Take that second shot just for good measure. And the Detroit Red Wings take this game in the shootout by a score of 2-1. So we got 2 more games to simulate, and then we're going to do a little stats update. So let's do it. So now 48 games into the season. We're Simly 8 and on ahead. Oh, view draft class. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. So we are 26th, something like that. Maybe we get this gem guy, this defenseman, Radek Ruchinski. 6'1", 193-pound defenseman. He's almost definitely a defensive defenseman. Probably has X factors. Bad character, but we got morale off. I'm assuming he's probably 77, 78 overall, something like that. Could be. Yeah, I'm thinking probably 77. We got Braden Yeager. He's probably a year out. Yeah, 1 year out. We know he has tape to tape. Zach Benson, Magnus Raquel. What's this? Carl Fritzmeyer. And obviously Connie Bedard. But I'm thinking we're not going to finish last place. I'm thinking that Radek Ruchinski kid is probably who we're going to end up getting. So now we're going up against the powerhouse New York Islanders in the 49th game of the season. But these two, we're going to sim. We're going to sim ahead past I think it's the All-Star break. First period, 0-0. Shots, 9-11. After the second, 1-1. Vlad Tarasenko puts home his 22nd of the year. And in the third, we win it 2-1. It's Gus Nyquist. Not too damn bad. Vlad Tarasenko gets, like I said, his 22nd by Killorn and Horvat. Gus Nyquist with goal number 12 by Trevor Moore and Michael Backlund. So after the January break, we will be 50 games into the season. We are now 2 games above 500, but we got to do ourselves a little bit of goalie switching. So UPL, who has been unbelievable the last little while, we got to switch off for Alex Nedeljkovic, who, God, can you please turn things around? Colorado's 2-8 in their last 10. They're 21, 22-4. We have a better record than they do. But as we get to the end of the season, I can't see us picking any higher than 5th. So here we go. Up against Colorado. Jesus, Ned, what is happening? What are we doing here? Like, what kind of game are we playing? After the second, it's 7-1, and UPL let in 4 goals. Shots are 29-16. Finish it off, we got one. Thanks, Killorn. Too little, too frickin' late. So 40 shots against, 7 goals against. And we didn't get one till like the end of the first. It was Matthew Joseph with his 14th by Brett Kulak. And in the third, Alex Killorn gets number 11 by Bo Horvat and Calvin DeHaan. That's a bad loss. That's an ugly loss. My goodness. So it's time for a stats update. Vladdy's got 45 points in 50 games so far this season. This is, I guess, the All-Star break. I guess we'll call it that. We're going to go to goalies, and we got to take the unplayable guy out, and we got to put UPL back in. My goodness. That's brutal. All right, so the next game we're going to play is going to be in the next episode after the Christmas break against the 26-19-3 St. Louis Blues, who are actually really bad in their last 10. We're 22-21-7. Vladdy boy, 22 goals, 23 assists, 45 points, plus 8. Not bad. Trevor Moore, 36 points in 50 games on a great pace. Bobo with 35 and 50, not too bad neither. Gus Nyquist, not looking that terrible either. Alex Killorn, probably on pace for about 50. Same with Matthew Joseph, on pace for probably about 50 points. Michael Backlund's looking solid in the high 40s for a pace. Craig Smith, mid-40s. Brandon Montour could hit 36, 37 points this year. I don't know how long we have him signed for. He's only 28, and I do like Montour. After that, you got Hedel, you got Ghost. Oh, my God. He only has 19 points. Same with Manson. Manson's more of a defensive guy. Ghost is an offensive defenseman, so that's slightly more alarming. And as we get down the list, I mean, look at Liljegren. This is terrible. Liljegren has 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points, and he is a plus. But you know what? I think I'm going to go to the trade finder. Let's get rid of Lily. I went to the wrong thing. Damn it. I went to propose trade. I meant to go to the trade finder. Ooh, there we go. Go to the trade finder for Timothy Liljegren. We could get a 2nd and a 3rd round pick this year for him. And I'm really thinking about, well, they also want to get rid of Dmitry Samorukov, but I kind of think I'd like the picks instead. They also want to get rid of Raphael Lavoie and a 6th, Reed Schaefer and a 7th, Xavier Bourgault. The Panthers want to get rid of a 2nd and a 5th, Sarah Knoll, Justin Sordiff. 2/3. But I don't want futures. I want draft picks now. Lassie Thompson is kind of an enticing one. Those are all futures. I don't want futures. All right. So you know what? Boston Bruins 2nd this year. Yeah. We're going to go back to Edmonton, where they wanted to give us a Samorukov and a 3rd. It's tempting. But I think I'd go with the 2nd round pick and the 3rd round pick this year for Timothy Liljegren. He's been miserable on this team. He has not been good. And we need the picks. We got to get as many flipping prospects as we possibly can on this team. As many picks. As many prospects. Because we only want this team to be rebuilding for 1 year. Anyway, that is going to finish off this video. This is going to be the last video I do for 3 or 4 days. I think I'm taking 3 days off, the 24th, 25th, 26th. Then I'll be back on the 27th with probably a DMAC Be a Pro series. And then we'll do a female one after that, the Chloe Sullivan series, because we haven't done that in a little while. And then we'll get back into the swing of things, into the new year. I hope everybody has a happy holiday, whatever it is you're celebrating. Hey, look up. You know, we're above 500. So that's something. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.